Welcome to this page. My name is Hitesh, and when I was growing up, this is something that would happen to us a lot. Okay, now you're wondering what is this thing even referring to? This is a monkey stealing food from somebody's bag. And if you haven't been able to tell by the accent so far, I grew up in India and in New Delhi. And in my particular school, there were many other schools that had this problem, but we would have literally packs of wild monkeys that would invade. They would steal the water bottles and lunchboxes and all that kind of stuff. And they would take all that stuff, and we literally lived in this terror that they were going to come and do something. Okay, it was a menace. Now, you should be wondering, why is this guy talking about this? This is kind of creepy and weird. Well, because we're going to take the word monkey. We're going to take monkey and we're going to make money with that. Now, if you are with PETA or you're getting the wrong idea, relax. We're just talking about the word monkey. Okay, we're not talking about hiring monkeys and making them dance or steal stuff for us. We're talking about actually using the word monkey. And the reason I'm using the word monkey is because I actually believe that we can do this with literally any word whatsoever. I'm going to show you a method of taking any word and turning that into a profitable business, like an actual business, not just, a little thing that you do to try and rip money off of people or try to sell something junky. I'm talking about an actual legitimate real business online. And this is not pre-planned. This is not anything that I've done, as a preparation. I'm literally going to do this live in front of you. And I'm on a website called Amazon.com. Now, for one, obviously, if you're looking for monkeys, you want to go to Amazon. But in general, Amazon.com is one of the biggest websites in the world where almost all the buyers online kind of congregate. So we know already that a ton of buyers exist on Amazon.com. Everybody's aware of this. Let's go and see what we can do with monkey. Okay, so I've just typed in monkey, and I'm going to look for something that's like decently priced, something like above $10, $20 or something like that. Okay, so right here, we got a couple here. So Curious Monkey 6-in-1 Deluxe Diaper Bag. Okay, this thing right here, selling for $25 on Amazon.com. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this exact name, this exact thing. I'm going to also go on another website that you might be aware of called eBay.com. Okay, I'm going to go to this eBay.com website and I'm going to type that same thing in over here and search. And we see all of these people selling this stuff, this exact same thing. I'm going to switch this to sold listings. I want to see who has actually sold this so far. Okay, so here is somebody who's actually sold this. These are all the ones that have already sold in the past. Okay, here's another one. And I'm looking for ones that are substantially more than what they are selling for on Amazon. Okay, so take a look at this. This one sold for $44.99. This one right here sold for $39.99. This one right here sold two for almost $45. Here's another one that sold for $38.25. Okay, gotta stop for a second and ask, what in monkey's name is going on here? This thing is available for 25 bucks here, yet somebody's selling it for 45 bucks, 35 bucks, and so on and so forth over here. So I can tell you what's going on. This individual right here, when they sold this item, okay, or when this individual sold this item here, after their price, okay, after their fees on this one, they sold two of them. So they sold it for, let's say, 45 bucks. After all their fees involved here, they basically got something like $35 or so in profit from selling from here. And then they went over to Amazon and ship this item from Amazon over to their customer and netting themselves a nice $10 profit in the process. Okay, so let's pause for a second and take note of what just happened. In this world, all e-commerce, all commercial activity occurs between two things. Okay, it's what we call a source and what we call a marketplace. Okay, here's how it happens. The source is whatever. It could be the manufacturer, it could be a reseller, it could be a warehouse, it could be a supplier, whatever. Okay, we'll just use the word supplier in general. And then you have a marketplace where things are sold. Okay, that's what a marketplace is. Here's what we just saw happening with monkey. So there's a diaper set for monkeys, or what is DS diaper bag, a diaper bag. So there's a diaper bag that is being sold for a certain price here, okay, that is available from the supplier for a certain price, for 25 bucks. And it's being sold in the marketplace for 40 to 45 bucks. Okay? This is what is known as buy low and sell high. You've all heard this, right? Buy low, sell high, and this is how you make money. But there's a little fun twist in this process. The twist is very, very simple. You're not actually going to buy low and then sell high. You're instead going to first sell the item and then you're going to buy the item. Okay, so first you're going to buy it, first you're going to sell it for a profit, then you're going to buy it for a lower price, making that basically risk-free. You do not buy until you first make a profit. Does that not sound like the most ridiculously awesome way to generate any kind of income online? Or forget online, income at all, ever. Completely risk-free. You do not actually buy anything until you first make a profit by selling it. Okay, so how does this thing exactly happen? What exactly is going on here? So here's what's going on. This person over here has just listed this item for sale on their marketplace. Okay, the marketplace here is eBay. It could have been some other place too, but in this particular scenario, the marketplace is eBay. Okay, they sold the item for 45 bucks. Okay, so over here they sold the item for $44.28. We'll just say 45 for the sake of simplicity. They sold it for about 45 bucks, and then let's say a guy named Joe came and bought it from them, and then a lady named Jane came and bought it from them, right? Because they made two sales. So two people came and bought it from them, Joe and Jane. Okay. So what happened is Joe came and bought it, and then this person, our seller, did not actually go out there, get the product, package the product, and ship it to them. Our seller went to Amazon and bought the product and put in Joe's address for shipping. Okay, that sounds pretty neat, because here's what's happening then. Amazon basically took the package, shipped it directly to Joe. Joe got the product. Joe is happy. Amazon sold the product. Amazon is happy. The manufacturer or whoever is supplier for Amazon is happy. And then our seller on the marketplace is happy because he just made a profit, right? This is what is called arbitrage. Okay, so this is called arbitrage. It's sometimes called drop shipping as well. But essentially what's going on is our seller here, the guy selling this in the marketplace, has literally zero work. He just listed a product, didn't even buy the product first. He doesn't have an inventory. Okay, we're not talking about you buying thousands of products and putting them in your garage and trying to sell them online. That's not what you're referring to. We're talking about you're literally putting up a listing online. The product sells for a profit. You go and literally buy the product at that moment and get it shipped off to the new buyer. That is probably the easiest way that exists for anybody to start making money online today. Okay. Now, there are some objections to this. There should be some questions that should pop up in your mind. So the question in your head should be, does this cost a lot of money? What technical knowledge do I need? Does this take a lot of time? Okay, so let me address these really quickly for you. I just showed it to you actually. Remember that you're not buying the thousands of dollars worth of inventory up front or anything like that. So it actually doesn't cost you anything at all. Okay, you actually go out there and you generate your profits and then you buy the stuff. Okay, so in that respect, this is literally the best thing you can do. This is not like going out there and trying to advertise stuff, right? Because you got to spend money to advertise things properly. So it doesn't cost you anything at all. You literally just go post stuff online, the stuff sells, and then you use that money to buy new stuff, okay? To buy the stuff that you're actually sending out. So, great, this is completely fine because no, it does not cost a lot. Okay. The second question is always, what technical knowledge do I need? Have you ever bought something online? If yes, you have all the technical knowledge you need. If you've ever emailed somebody, you have all the technical knowledge you need. Okay, there's not a whole lot that you need to be able to do this. Now, there are some specifics behind this of how do I make sure that I actually make a sale and stuff like that. And I'll address that in a second, because we're going to actually use a little secret weapon of ours, if you will, to make sure that we're very successful at this. Okay, so no, you won't need a lot of technical knowledge whatsoever. And then final question is, does this take a lot of time? And again, it shouldn't. If you do it the right way, it actually shouldn't take a lot of time, because all you're doing is placing orders and making listings. Now, it could take a lot of time, because it could take you 10-15 minutes to put up a listing. It will take you about 4 to 5 minutes sometimes to fulfill an order and take care of all the different aspects behind it. But like I said, we have a secret weapon that's going to make this, turn this into a real business and make it super powerful for us. Okay, so we're going to address that, and it's not going to take us a lot of time. Okay, so let me tell you about this secret weapon, if you will, or how we're gonna make this whole thing happen. And this is not like a sales pitch trying to sell you guys some $1,000 thing or even $100 thing or anything like that. What it is we are going to use a platform that facilitates sales on all these different e-commerce places. Okay, so like in our first example, our source was Amazon, right? And our marketplace was eBay. We are actually going to be using a platform which is going to give us other sources as well, and give us other marketplaces as well, and we're going to use this platform to manage this across all these different places together. And that's what's going to turn this into a real business. And we're going to do that at barely any cost, at less than the cost of a pizza. Okay, so this platform is called DS Domination. So this platform is called DS Domination, which stands for Dropship Domination, if you will. Okay, and obviously the guy talking to you right now is me about it, because I'm one of the owners and the creator of DS Domination. And I think the fear of starving to death because monkeys keep stealing your food does something to a man. And for me, what it did was it helped me think in unique ways to try and come up with solutions for unique problems. And that's only half kidding. And basically helped creation of what began to eventually as dsdomination.com. And this particular entity, DS Domination, is a platform that facilitates sales for the average person to use. They basically go in and they can use this platform to generate sales on eBay and Amazon and all these different places. Now, the cool thing about this whole thing, though, is that this is not designed to be a giant profitable venture for the owners of DSD, right? And I can actually tell you from lots of internal information that it's not designed to be a massive profitable thing for the owners. This actually was designed to be kind of almost an experimental thing, to develop something that exists at a very, very, very low cost to the average user, to see if they can get in and they can participate in these platforms and start generating sales from there. In fact, it costs more if you just have a membership on eBay. It costs more if you have a membership on Amazon than it costs to be a member of DS Domination. So it's kind of a fun little thing. It's a really, really fun system. And here's how it goes. Once you are in DS Domination, what you're going to do is you're going to literally just go in. You're going to watch all of these training videos under Pro. Okay, that's all we're going to care about. We're going to forget about all this other stuff. We're just going to look at Pro, and we're going to use that to get a full understanding of exactly what we're going to do. It's going to set up your foundation. You're going to walk through the training, which is actually done by people generating 6 figures of sales every month right now on eBay. Okay, so you're going to go over here. You're going to start watching these videos. You're going to walk through the process, and then you know exactly what to do. Okay. It's going to take you about maybe 3 hours or so. Then you're going to go to tools, and you're going to actually use the tools which will help you find the products to sell. They'll build your listing for you on autopilot. They'll track your listing to make sure you're profitable. They will log your sales to make sure you're profitable and all that good stuff. Okay, so this is going to take care of all of that stuff as well. I'm not going to bore you with all of the details on this, but the idea behind it is that you can use this platform to automate every aspect of it, get all the insider training on it to make sure that you're actually making sales, and literally just start participating in this whole process immediately. Okay, like you could literally get started right now, and an hour from now or 2 hours from now, you could have your first listings up and you could be actually making sales. We have people who make $100 or more in their first 24 hours. Okay, that happens. I'm not saying it happens to everybody, but it's a very, very successful system. So let's go over exactly what you would need to do to start generating an income. Okay, here's what you would do. So step one, you will go to dsdomination.com and you would create an account. Okay, and the link is below this video. You just click on the link, you go over there, you set up your account and join Pro. Okay, at the Pro level, which is going to cost you a grand total, this gigantic extreme cost of $19.95 a month. Now, full disclosure up front, me as a person, nor the other owners in DS Domination are going to make barely any profit from this thing. Okay, none of the ownership actually makes any significant profit off of this at all. Between all the costs involved of actually providing this to the users and the costs of all the other content we produce and the affiliates who have to be paid for the marketing and so on, there's negligible profit generated from this. Okay, so I'm just telling this up front. The way we generate an income is when you start using this and you start making money and you're actually profitable, and then you say, you know what, this thing is actually working for me, I want to scale this up to a bigger level, and then you say, yeah, I'm going to work with you guys on a bigger level. That's the only way we're going to make money. Okay, so we have a vested interest in making sure that you actually make money off of this. Okay, so step one is go to the account and join Pro. Step two is watch all the training videos and then use our proprietary software to start generating an income. Okay, very, very, very straightforward stuff. If you have any questions along the way and you get stuck anywhere or you just want more content, we highly recommend, okay, go ahead and attend our bi-weekly live training events. Okay, and this live training will essentially make sure that you are on the right path, that you are profitable, that you are generating sales. Okay, that's it. That's all you have to do to actually start generating an income, and a very significant portion of our users are profitable in their first month. Now I want you to stop and consider in this entire process, did I ever use the words or the phrases that you have to recruit anyone? Nope, you do not have to do any of that ridiculous recruiting stuff like all the other MLM places and all the other online things tell you to do. You don't have to do that. Do you need to generate any traffic? No, you don't need to generate any traffic. Do you need to build sites or optimize things or do advertising? Nope, you need none of that. The point behind this whole thing is that this is the simplest, the oldest method of generating an income. This is what all business is. This is what literally all income generation is in majority of the world. We're not talking about some fixed products or anything like that. The whole world is your marketplace. You can literally go out there, select anything. I mean, should we start with the word monkey? We could have started with something else. We could have started with lion. And I can guarantee you that as we go through this, we'll be able to find something profitable off of a lion. Okay, 2 lion statue bookends for library decor. This is the kind of stuff that sells out there. Let's go and see if this has any sales for us to look at. Look at that. This thing is selling on Amazon right now for $20.87. Over here we have it for $34.99, $32, $34. The idea behind all of this is that you can literally go out here and start generating an income immediately without any of the hassles that are typically associated with any business. And you can actually do it for, I mean, you can get started for virtually no cost. I mean, that's the cost of a pizza. And all of that actually just goes towards a platform that lets you do this stuff, that gives you all the training, that gives you all the tools, that gives you everything that you need. And it just is a no-brainer to do this. It's just absolutely a no-brainer for you guys to actually get in here and start doing this and start generating profits. So give this a shot. Click on the link below this. There's a big giant button that says get started here. Click on that. It's going to take you to a page. It's going to give you a whole detailed breakdown of exactly what you're getting. Go ahead and just join. Start applying this, start getting results. Worst case scenario, it's not a good fit, it doesn't work for you, you're out 20 bucks. And the best case scenario, which is actually more of our usual case scenario, is you start doing this, you make some sales, you recoup your 20 bucks in your first week or 2 weeks or something like that, and then you can go on to start scaling this up into a real strong profitable business. And that's what we are hoping that you would do, because that's when we know that we as a company would also generate an income. So I look forward to seeing you on the webinars, look forward to seeing you on the other side in the training section, and just wish you the very best of luck. So remember, click the button below and we'll see you soon.